Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Burton Ballers. And today is Roman Abramovich's 1000th game in charge of Chelsea. So what better way to commemorate this than to have a victory over our biggest rivals, Tottenham Hotspurs. Before I get into this video, guys, you know the drill. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified every time we make a new video.
Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah.
So guys, I don't usually do two kind of match previews. It's a semi-match preview, but I've got thanks to some avid supporters, some avid subscribers out there who've corrected me on a few things. I thought I had to do this video just to correct my mistakes, my errors. But first, a big shout out to Humeo and The Block, my two latest subscribers. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, guys. Spread the word. I'll be trying to do shout outs to new subscribers as they come along. That's one of my new features that I'm going to be trying to do. So, and shout out now goes to Leon Flynn, because I made a mistake in my last video. I said it was Roman Abramovich's birthday. It was my bad really, because I caught some of the press conference and I heard them mention about Roman Abramovich and how you're going to celebrate the occasion, and silly me thinking, what occasion? Not thinking that it was this 1000th match, it was his birthday. I actually went on to check when his birthday was, and I actually saw that it was October, but for some reason in my head I had it that I was doing this video in October, not November. Call it old age, I don't know. So apologies, and thank you Leon for spotting that error. So his birthday was actually the 24th of October, and this is his 1000th game. Steve Barrett's another one I need to shout out, because in my match preview review that I did for Ren, I think I referred to Ren a couple of times as Lil, and it happens to us all. I've seen, like, even when I've been watching reviews on Sky Sports and things like that, she's seen some of the pundits, some of the professionals getting things wrong at times, and me shouting out, no, it's silly, it's not that, it's this. But it's so easy to be done when you're sitting at this end of the camera and you're trying to think of all these things going through your head. Sometimes you're going to make errors, so I'm going to be a bit less critical next time I see one of the pundits make a glaring error. So 1000 matches up for Roman Abramovich. When he flew over, apparently he was coming to buy Tottenham. He was flying over on his helicopter. He saw this nice area called Fulham, and it's Chelsea. What's that ground down there? And someone said, oh, that's Chelsea Football Club. Right, I'm going to coin a new saying, and it's, once a true blue, there's no going back for you. So he became a true Chelsea supporter, and it was bye-bye Tottenham, not interested anymore. But what I don't like, because I'm now with Roman Abramovich coming in, a lot of people said it's only when Roman Abramovich came into the club that Chelsea became a big cheese, you know, one of the big clubs in England. And they said we were nothing without Abramovich, and we were like a mid-table team. So we get that label from a lot of supporters, Arsenal supporters, Liverpool supporters, Manchester United supporters, and strangely enough, Tottenham supporters say it as well. But let me debunk a few of those myths for you, because if I'll have you know, before Abramovich came, Chelsea were on the road to being successful, because we had Glenn Hoddle, who used to play for Tottenham, so another link there with the Tottenham game. So Glenn Hoddle came as our player manager. He brought in, we had a model where we were going to be bringing in players on the Bosman, because the Bosman kind of changed the landscape of Chelsea, of football. And for those who don't know about the Bosman rule, that's when people could come along on a free transfer, because before, even if you were out of contract, you still had to pay a fee to the club. But this guy Bosman challenged that rule and said, look, I can run down my contract and I can leave on a free. And so that came in. Chelsea were one of the best exploiters of the Bosman rule, because we brought in the likes of Ruud Gullit, Gianluca Vialli, and players like that, and that changed the whole way that the club thought. And then we became, rather than thinking, saying that we're just a mid-table club, we thought we became challengers for the big trophy. So Glenn Hoddle paved the way. Ruud Gullit came along. Under Ruud Gullit's tutelage, we won the FA Cup. And then Ruud Gullit had us in second place when he got sacked, bizarrely. I think it's a wage dispute he had with our chairman. And then Vialli came in, and Vialli carried on the good work. We won the Cup Winners' Cup, we won the League Cup. And in Vialli's second season, we were that close to winning the league. We were 4 points away from winning the league. Had it not been for a certain Steve Guppy, he scored a goal in the 2 minutes from the end, I think we'd have won the league that year. And that would have been a magnificent achievement. Vialli kind of lost the dressing room, and when we had Ranieri who came in to steady the ship and rebuild. So even in the rebuilding, Chelsea were there or thereabouts, flirting with top four. We just missed out narrowly on a couple of occasions, but we were still in Europe, and we were looking down at Tottenham. So I don't know where Tottenham fans are coming with. We know we only became a big club when Roman ABRAMOVICH took over, but we were looking down at Tottenham at that point as well. So and what was significant was that we had to finish in the top four that the year. Because if we didn't finish in the top four, our history could have been similar to Leeds. Leeds have just come back to the Premier League after 7 or 8 years. Because Leeds, again, was another club who wanted to get into the big time and were buying the best players like the Yakubus, like the Hasselbanks, and the Vidukas and people of that ilk. So they were buying players, but that model was based on you had to get into Europe, to get into the Champions League. They missed out on the Champions League. We didn't. They got relegated and they were out of the Premier League for years. We beat Liverpool 2-0. Abramovich came, took over our club, and now we are seen as one of the biggest clubs in Europe, thanks to Roman Abramovich and what he's done for us. He took us to that next level. So we weren't an average club when he came, but we need that. Everyone needs that investment. Manchester United and Liverpool both had that investment. So I don't know why they're saying we bought the league or whatever. Manchester United, at the time when Roman Abramovich was here, up to only a few seasons ago, up to the Torres deal, up to the Fernando Torres deal, all the biggest record transfers were actually Manchester United held the record for transfer of highest transfer fees. Liverpool used to buy players year in, year out as well. So everyone needs to buy quality players to get success. So Roman Abramovich just did it in a shorter space of time. And so and a lot of people were saying he's going to get bored of Chelsea, he's going to move on. But guess what? He's still here. 1,000 games in, guys, and he's still here. And he's still investing. We went through a couple of bad patches a couple of years ago when he didn't really invest, and people were saying, has he lost interest? And that was obviously because of what was going on with the rush in Russia and the fact that he couldn't come and watch the club. So he kind of withdrew, and people was talking about a buy then. But no, he's still there. And he's invested heavily this year. He's shown that he's still got an interest in the club by all the players he bought, the Ziyech's, the Werners, the Havertz. So this guy is fully invested in the club. He's got his, so let's hope that he can get back into England sometime. So obviously not now because of COVID, but once that's finished, that he can come back and watch the club that he loves. So what we need to give him to celebrate that 1000th match is a nice victory against Tottenham. And again, we got that link with his first manager, his first choice. Obviously, he inherited Ranieri, but the first manager he brought in was Jose Mourinho, and who's Jose Mourinho managing? Tottenham. So it's gone round, that full circle there. So yeah, lots of significant things for today's game. So it's starting in a few hours' time. So just fingers crossed that we can beat Tottenham, get one over Tottenham. Frank Lampard gets 3 out of 3 in the league over Jose Mourinho. So guys, comment below. What do you think? Messages to Roman Abramovich on his 1000th match for Chelsea, and be interesting to see all your messages in the comment section below. And don't forget, guys, like, subscribe, turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified every time we make a video. So I'll see you after. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a phone in tonight. I may disappoint a lot of people, but I've got someone coming round to watch the match with me today, and so it all depends on what time this person leaves. So if he leaves in good time, then I may be able to do one, but it probably won't be directly after the game. It may be round about 8ish if I do one. So I'll put something in the community page if that's going to happen. So guys, take care now, and I'll see you later. Up the Blues.